no matter where you are on life's timeline. I'm 57. I've reinvented myself. I'm living my best life. I never thought I'd be doing what I'm doing right now. You just never know what life has in store for you. So embrace it. Be happy. Go do you.
Rich Babe, I'm going to say something that most of us think about but rarely admit out loud. The scariest thing for so many women isn't fear, it's the fear of running out of time. That feeling of watching the clock tick on your dreams and your career and your relationships or even your glow up, girl. And I get it, I felt it too, but here's the truth. The fear doesn't have to define you. In fact, once you learn how to flip it, that pressure can become your greatest motivation. Okay. Hey, Rich Babes, it's Robin Milan, and make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. I'll be back at the end with the rest of my commentary.
I don't think it's ever too late to get started. There are too many stories of people learning and getting their opportunities later. People like Morgan Freeman, who started late. And I think about Ava, who didn't pick up a camera till her mid-30s. My show didn't get greenlit until I was 30. I'm thankful for that because I always say, if I had started to pop in my early 20s, I would be out here hoeing. So maybe it's good that you're popping later. You're more mature, and this doesn't define you, doesn't define who you are. And I do feel like I have more of a sense of self because I started later and because I knew I really wanted to do this.
If you're feeling as though it's too late for you to switch careers or start a business, here are 5 women that didn't start their successful careers or business till after they were 35. Academy Award-winning actress Viola Davis didn't become a household name till she was 49. Anna Wintour, the editor-in-chief at Vogue magazine and the person who's in charge of who gets to go to the Met Gala every year, didn't assume her role at Vogue until she was 39. American fashion designer Vera Wang didn't start creating her bridal line until she was 40 years old. Grace Hopper was a computer scientist and pioneer for computer programming. She didn't get started in that until she was in her 50s. Before that, she was in the Navy. Ariana Huffington, the woman that started Huffington Post, didn't start till she was 54 and has now pivoted her career again at 66 to create Thrive Global. It's really never too late to pursue something that you really want to.
Too late to reinvent? I started my business in my 60s. Here's what no one tells you. Last week I was talking to a woman, 54 years old, nonprofit leader for 25 years. She looked me in the eye and confessed, I feel like I'm just going through the motions. Isn't it too late to start something new? I told her the truth. The average woman works into her late 60s. That means she still has 15 years left, maybe the most impactful years of her career. And I'll tell you what I told her. You're not starting over. You're leveraging everything you've already mastered. Your leadership, your wisdom, your professional judgment. Those aren't things to hide. They're your superpowers. I started my business in my late 60s, and those decades of experience, that's why I'm thriving today, successfully. So if you're thinking about a career shift after 50, it's not too late. It's your time.
Whose careers didn't take off till later in life? Martha Stewart. The home and kitchen icon didn't find real success until age 41 when her first cookbook was published. Sam Walton founded Walmart at the age of 44. Colonel Sanders. Hello, KFC. Colonel Sanders didn't invent his famous chicken recipe until he was 50 years old. That is what's truly inspiring to me. That is what makes me want to wake up and do my best and grind every single day.
You think you're too old to start over? No way. I am just getting started at 52. I am building a new life with no savings, no retirement, just plain old courage. If you are new here, my name is Stacy. I'm an empty nester, I'm a widow, and I'm a nana to 2 amazing grandsons. But I am starting fresh and I am rebuilding.
Girl, it is never too late to begin. Start a business at 48. learn guitar at 60, write a book at 20. Fuck timelines. Wherever you are, whoever you are, no matter your age, your time is now.
I became a full-time mom at 23, feeling super lost while watching everyone around me grow. One summer, I took my kids to Palo Alto, and I found myself surrounded by techies, professors, literally people who were sitting at cafes trying to invent the next internet. I realized I had set limits on myself that others hadn't. Determined to break free, I dove into personal development. Inspired by the book The 5-Second Rule, I enrolled in stand-up comedy classes at the age of 35, opening new possibilities. Starting my own production company revealed my capacity for growth and passion for business. Now, as the founder and CEO of a tech company, I believe in pursuing dreams at any age.
I don't know whoever needs to hear this, but this is your reminder that you are not behind in life. You just have to remember that everyone goes through life at their own pace. Yesterday, I literally found myself getting so stressed out, y'all, because I just felt like I was looking at other people and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so behind. Like, I need to be doing this right now. I need to be doing that right now. But then I remembered that God's timing is literally perfect, and what's for me will come to me when it's the right time. So if you find yourself stressing out about things you cannot control, please just try to stop and just live in the moment, be present, and just trust in the process.
You're not behind. You never were. You just keep comparing yourself to other people. And there's an old wise saying, comparison is the thief of joy for a reason. How can you celebrate all the greatness of who you are if you're constantly comparing your first step to somebody else's 20th step? We live in a society where you have been brainwashed by propaganda to treat yourself like a product instead of a human. Your worth is not tied to productivity, and it's not tied to money. Without you, money would not have a place to go. You're not behind. You're just disillusioned.
You are not behind, you are becoming. You are not behind, you are becoming. Okay? Don't you compare yourself to nobody else. I know it looks like everybody just passing you by, going up the little hill or whatever, but baby, you are exactly where you need to be. Where you're going, where you are going is good, baby. It's good, baby. It is good.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are not behind. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Stop allowing the glitz and glamour of social media to trick you into believing that you are behind in your life. God has unique plans for you. And depending on those plans and the vision that God has for your life, then it may take a little longer for you to achieve the things that you want to achieve, for you to get to the level of success that you desire to be at. But because it takes you longer doesn't mean that you are behind. It just means that God is still pruning you. It just means that God is continuing to shape you and to mold you into everything that you are supposed to be, do, and have. And if you're seeing this video, it's merely just the reminder that you are not behind. You are right on track.
All right, my love, so let's talk about it, because the fear of time slipping away is so real. Like, we see birthdays pass, years changing, and suddenly the goals we thought we already had by now are still sitting on our vision board. And that voice creeps in. Am I too late? Did I miss my chance? But here's the truth. You are not too late. What you are is distracted, overextended, or maybe even just scared. And when you combine all of that with the illusion of the clock, it creates the perfect storm for anxiety, okay? The first thing you need to understand is this: success doesn't run on the same timeline as society's expectations. Some women peak in their 20s, others in their 30s or 40s or even 50s. Oprah didn't even start her empire until 20. Like, Vera Wang didn't even design her first dress until the age of 40. Like, your timeline is not broken. It's yours. But the fear of running out of time does one damaging thing. It makes women settle. Like, settle for the job that's good enough, right? Settle for the relationship that isn't feeding your soul. Settling for the life that feels safe but isn't fulfilling. Because deep down, you're scared that if you wait for better, it won't come. But here's the hard truth, babe. Settling wastes more time than waiting ever will. Another thing is this: comparison. Lord have mercy. I'm 35 years old, y'all. Okay. Social media has us convinced that if we are not a millionaire by the age of 25 or married by 30, we have failed. But that's a highlighted reel, not the real reality. That's not real life. When you measure your timeline by someone else's milestones, you'll always feel behind. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is the person who you was yesterday, girl. You are in comparison with you versus you. Okay, who you was yesterday versus who you are trying to become today. That's it, and that's all. Okay, now let's get practical. If you are afraid of wasting time, you need to ask yourself, what distractions are stealing my hours away right now? Because the real waste isn't that you started late, it's that you keep losing today. The gossip, the scrolling, the staying stuck in situations you know aren't right. That's the real thief of time. Like, here's the shift. Instead of looking at the clock as something that's running out, look at it as something you control. Every single day is a deposit into your future self. Every choice you make is either compounding your success or delaying it. The question isn't, do I have enough time? The real question is, what am I doing with the time that I already have? Girl. And remember this, women who succeed aren't the ones who had the most perfect timing. They're the ones who started where they were with what they had and refused to give up, okay? So, Rich Babe, the next time that you feel like you're running out of time, remind yourself you are right on schedule. Your moment hasn't passed. In fact, it is waiting on you to finally stop doubting yourself and start moving forward. Okay? And if this message spoke to you, then it's time to stop wasting another second. Inside my Rich Mindset Mastery course, I walk you through how to reprogram your mind so you can let go of the fear of time and start living like the woman who knows her success is guaranteed. Okay? The link is in the description box below. My Rich Babes, become the woman who walks in a room and make people wonder. Secure the bag, protect your peace, girl, and stay rich, Rich Babes. I love you.